So student, we will discuss this question number 7.16. Question 7.16 says that there is a point on a rigid body which is rotating, but we have to find out in which direction is it rotating, clockwise or anti-clockwise. And how do we find that? They have given a graph of the angular position of the body versus time, which is shown in the form of this slope. From this graph, we need to tell whether the body is moving in clockwise or anti-clockwise direction, right? If you look into this graph, it's a theta versus time graph, right? In a theta versus time graph, which is you're getting a straight line, which means you can see for sure from the graph that the slope of this line is positive, right? And what does the slope represent? The slope is basically theta by t, right? You can see that the slope of this line is greater than 0. This is the only information which is available to us. Now, this question actually is not a question which requires a lot of struggle. It's a sign convention. NCERT, if you read carefully, would have given this in some place that if a body is showing positive, omega is greater than 0, it is moving in anti-clockwise direction. It's a known sign convention. So whenever you solve questions where the body is showing omega greater than 0, assume it is rotating in anti-clockwise direction. Alright, so I will just give you an exam tip also, so that these two stay with you and you're able to use this exam tip in NEET examination. So let's say, I have a body which is a rigid body, and I'm going to draw the graph of the diagram of a rigid body. So this is my rigid body, which is a circle. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to tell you that it is rotating in anti-clockwise direction. So this is anti-counterclockwise. Now, what you have to do is you have to apply right-hand rule. So I am just rotating my finger like this. My thumb is coming out. If you do this on the book, you will also find that if you do anti-clockwise curl, around the direction of rotation. So the body is moving in, the body rotation is in anti-clockwise direction. There is a thumb which is pointing out in this case, right? This particular thumb is the vector of omega, because omega is a vector. So you will get positive. Outward means positive, right? So if the body is in anti-clockwise, rotating in anti-clockwise direction, we already know omega is greater than 0. From thumb rule perspective also, the omega vector is outward. Okay, so you should know when you see omega, how do you represent omega with the help of a vector? Using the thumb, where the right hand is then used to show the actual direction of rotation. I hope this is the exam tip which you will find useful. Thank you very much.